Welcome. I'm Meredith. This is the Oasis Spiritual Empowerment Tarot. All about tarot and oracle and empowering you. And I have so many unboxings to do, I can't even tell you. I apologize for being away for a little while. You know, sometimes life just gets in the way, and things have been very, very crazy for me. But I have so many fabulous videos planned, and I am going to crank them out this weekend. So you're probably going to get something like a video a day. And there are, I have like 5 or 6 unboxings to do. I have 6 or 7 videos by request that are coming, and about 5 or 6 that I just plan to do for you that hopefully you enjoy. So I got a lot coming. So if you haven't already done it, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you get alerted when I post new videos, and like this video so it understands that you would like to see some more of me. So now we have the Transformational Oracle of the Morrighan. So it came in this box. It got dinged up. That is the post office. It's no big deal. But yeah, let's get in. Also, it is like 90 degrees here, and I turned off my air because I know that noise is obnoxious. So I'm going to try really hard to suck it up. So we'll see how I do. It comes with this substantial book. The author is Bela Siol. The illustrator is Igor Alexander. So we have the Transformational Oracle of the Morrighan, Divination, Connection, Wisdom. So let's take a quick look at the book. Oh, here's Bella. She's an intuitive and creative Brazilian pagan priestess. She lives in New York. She's the author of the Oracle of Nihilenia, which was published in 2018. I haven't seen that one. If you have, let me know what you think of it. I might have to check it out. And she's working on other decks, such as the Oracle of Freya, Oracle of Arianrod, Oracle of Venus, and the Oracle of Ocean. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the guidebook just to kind of see what we get. So we have acknowledgments, introduction, about the Morrighan. Then we have the Oracle structure. Then the aspects cards. Then we have the energy cards. And we have 4 seasons, 4 elements, the moon phases, and then the symbols cards. And then it talks about performing a ritual, about candles, consecrating the deck, reading methods, and suggested readings. So that's super fabulous. Let's take a quick look at the oracle structure because I think this, it has a definite structure. So basically it consists of 48 cards, 12 aspect, 24 symbol, 12 energy. So the aspect cards describe disguises or roles of the triad of goddesses. These cards are read like direct advice from the goddesses and serve to identify the active energy on the question. The symbol cards are related to the myths that highlight the details on the question, giving more precise answers and being more objective. Then the energy cards, which represents the 4 elements, the 4 seasons, and the 4 main moon phases. The 4 cards of the seasons that identify the time lapse and seasonal energy involved in the question. The cards of the elements are the energy of the elements involved, confirming or not a situation. The cards of the 4 elements represent the energy of each element. So we have, of course, physical earth, emotional water, spiritual fire, and mental air, identifying the predominant energy in the question. The 4 cards of the moon phases, which show the stage of development of the situation and emotions involved in it. The 12 aspects of the Morrighan chosen to be included in the oracle are relevant aspects of life to be explored for self-improvement and self-empowerment. How wonderful. So this oracle offers predictions and spiritual/practical advice, and also serves as a tool to support one in the path of self-knowledge. For this reason, the aspect cards bring important self-reflection and suggestions of simple rituals, for connection with the goddesses' roles within oneself. And it continues, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I wanted to give you an overall idea. So then we get into the cards themselves. We have quite a good amount of information. We also have a ritual, and it looks like we have that for each. So roughly 3-4 pages per, I would say. So then moving out of the aspects, when we get to the energy, we have about, looks like maybe a page or less. And we do get some keywords. And I don't think we had keywords for the aspects, unless they're in the text, which they could be. And for the elements, we get, again, more keywords, and anywhere from half a page to a page, maybe. Looks like the same thing for symbols. And, of course, we do have the cards. I didn't even say, but I'm sure you saw. So the cards are shown in that book as well. Then, let's see. Okay, so in terms of reading, these are just suggestions from the author, and each reader should feel free to use any other method or develop new ones. An oracle is not a finished product, but a fluid system to be explored and constantly improved by the experience and intuition of the reader. I love that. I absolutely agree. That said, it's important that the reader uses this manual, but also pays attention to his or her own intuition and explore new nuances of meanings of each card. The aspect cards are shuffled separately. The energy and symbol cards are shuffled together. For each spread will be selected one aspect card, followed by the selection of the number of cards the reader wants to use. The aspect card identifies the main reason or influence, and the energy and symbol cards add details to the reading. Okay, and then we have spread ideas and suggested readings, which I always love. Okay, and how nice that we have that built-in bookmark. Oh, and this is the illustrator, who is a Brazilian herbalist, a Hittitian priest, and a pagan artist. He also illustrated the Oracle of Nihilenia, as well, as this one, obviously. So, okay, let's get to the cards. And it came in this beautiful bag. And I have been so excited to look at these. Beautiful, beautiful gilding. So now, we do have different colored backs. I'm, guessing for the aspects and the symbols. Yeah, so these are the aspects, and these are the symbols. But let's look at the aspects first, because I do want to keep them separate, so we'll pull them, and then I'll pull one from each pile, and we'll read Oh, that glare. You know what that is. We'll read from the book at the end, and I'll lay them out, and you know how we do. So we have the Crone. Why is that glare? I have a chandelier, and I think but it's very dark, and even if I use my separate light, the healer, it's lovely. I love the details. The lover. And I love this concept of having the aspects separately. I think that's super fabulous. The motivator. In a lot of ways it's almost like a tarot system, right? Because instead of the aspects, right, we have these archetypes for the majors and then the details for the minors. So the motivator, did I say that? The prophetess. The provider. The queen. The seducer. The shapeshifter. I love that. Well, I love change. But that's fabulous. The sorceress. Oh, she's beautiful. The warrior queen. The washer of the ford. That's a really interesting one. Okay. Let me show you size, because I didn't even do that. Just about standard tarot, maybe a hair shorter, a hair more narrow. But this could also be a little bit off too. But it's right about there. So now we have the air. Wow, look at that. You know what? I'm going to pull you down. Maybe that'll help with the glare. The crow. The crown. I love that. And the cardstock feels very nice. It's, I don't know what it's like. It's, it's got a lamination, but it's not glossy. I mean, it's shining in the glare of the light, but the earth. Oh, wow. I love this one. You see? The eel. Oh, that used to be my favorite sushi. Can't eat sushi anymore. No rice. No rice for me. I can eat whatever that is without the wrap. The enemy's head. That is super fabulous. The fire. Oh, I love that. The fog. I love that too. The ford. Onami? Is that what it's called? I'm sorry. See, I'm trying to think of... Whatever. It doesn't matter. The full moon. Oh, it's almost a full moon tonight. The autumn. Wow. It feels like autumn. The hawthorn. I love that. These are such interesting cards. The sword. And I like that. I feel like these are such open cards. The heifer. Like they could take me in so many places without the guidebook. But I think I will. I'm at least going to read the book. I will. Honestly. The hero. The horse. Oh, look at that. I don't know why, but I feel like this is a messenger. You know? That's just the first thing that came to my. I want to see what the book says. It's probably nothing to do with it, but that's okay because it just adds to it. The meeting. That's interesting. The new moon. The axe. The shield. The spear. The spring. How beautiful. I love the use and the lack of use of color. You know what I mean? The choices were just really, it helps create that feeling. You know, it's just so much more powerful. The summer. The sun. Really interesting depiction of the sun. It's kind of like that cold sun. Oh, that's what I wish we had today. The battlefield. I love this too because the kind of dreaminess of it combined, it just has a feeling of, and this just may be my mood that I'm in right now too, but it feels like that mental battlefield more than anything else, you know? The waning moon. Beautiful. These are very evocative. The warrior. Oh, wow. The water. Love that. The waxing moon. The winter. Oh, that's what I wish it was. I miss winter. The wolf. Ooh, the blood. The bones. The cattle. The chalice. Like that. And the chariot. Okay. Oh. Okay. So let's see how they shuffle. I'm keeping this out because I do want to check that one in the guidebook, but we'll pick one from this pile to also read in the guidebook. And I'm not going to try to riffle shuffle this because it's just too thin. I mean, well, we'll try it so you can see. I don't think it's gonna. Well, let me try to split it more evenly. So I definitely think for me that overhand is gonna. I mean, it does it, you know. But overhand, I think, is the way to go for this pile. I feel like this one. Oh, we have the Crone. Okay. So let me give this one a shuffle just because, you know, so you can see. Because this one I think is a little more, yeah. So this one I can riffle. Oh, and I love, do you see the, like, glitter? Now, it does kind of bend a little bit, but, I mean, I have plenty of decks that do that, and I just riffle the opposite way. So I do them face up, you know, and then they go back. So that's just me. But, yeah, they move very, very nicely. And they don't fly all over, but they don't stick at all. So let's read just, I mean, obviously this isn't a spread, you know, because I'm just doing two. because there is a lot of information. But let's see. So first we have the Crone. Now, the contents does list the name of the card, so you can easily, find the right page, because there are no numbers, which is absolutely fine for me, as long as I can find it, And frankly, a lot of times the number just gets in the way. Okay, so there's a lot. So I'm not going to read everything for the Crone because it's a lot. But let's get a little taste. So Morrighan felt offended when Chulain refused her sexual offers, became intent on revenge. She disguised herself as an eel and attacked the hero, who reacted by breaking her ribs. She then disguised herself as a wolf and attacked him, but he counterattacked and blinded one of her eyes. She persisted, disguising herself as a red heifer. This time, this person, whose name I cannot pronounce, broke her leg. Sometime later, Morrighan, still wounded by that person, and disguised as an old woman, blind of one eye, and with problems in her back and one of her legs, was milking a cow when the hero came across her on the road, terribly thirsty, and asked her for a glass of milk. He was so thirsty that only after the third glass of milk was he satisfied. In exchange for each glass of milk, the hero healed one of the wounds. The crone is the disguise that represents the breaking of pride and vanity, the assumption and acceptance of one's vulnerability, and for this reason represents wisdom. Main lesson: self-acceptance. Oracular meanings: time, waiting, wisdom, experience, certainty, ancestry, grandmother, affective bonds, teaching, vulnerability, decrepitude, weakness, memory, simplicity, humility, learning from experiences, patience, forgiveness. And it continues on, that was only up to here. So it continues on quite a bit. I love that main lesson. I wonder if that's, let me take a quick look, if that's in everything. Yep, it looks like it is. For the aspect cards, which is super fabulous. And just to give you, again, a taste, for the ritual, we have ritual for recognition of one's own limits within the crone. You need a white candle, a quiet, private environment with no risk of being disturbed. And you should do it during the waning moon. I'm not going to read the whole ritual because, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it's super cool. All right, let's check out the horse. Okay, so now this is much shorter, so we can read the whole thing. So the horse, definitely not what I got, but that's okay. We have keywords: travel, adventures, progress, freedom. In the myths, the horse is a symbol of fertility and riches, being closely related to the goddess Macha. The horse is the bearer of good news, adventure, travel, exploration of new territories. Well, yeah, messenger, right? Isn't that what I said? I think now I'm so hot. I think that's what I said, though. Exploration of new territories and situations, discoveries, innovation, new paths, freedom. Yeah, I feel like the horse has something to say, you know? It's just, I don't know. All right, so let me lay him out. So now, okay, according to the book, you would only pull one of these, but I do want to kind of let you just sort of feel how they might look for a minute, just kind of together. And you know, we all have these parts, right? So it actually, I think it might be interesting to do a spread, pulling multiple aspects and kind of, you know, maybe saying like what aspect really it needs to step forward, right? What aspect have I been kind of neglecting or forgetting about? What aspect needs a voice, right? What aspect needs to be kind of cooled down a little bit? What aspect would help me in this situation, right? You could do it for all these things and pull multiples. And then we'll keep two. And then you could pull from here to get more. And, you know, I love that we have the red borders for the aspects and the white for these detail cards, right? Because it makes it really obvious. I don't think I can. I mean, we could pull you out again. Maybe. Sort of. Oh, can I tell you? I had my first drum circle tonight. It was so fabulous. Didn't get a ton of people, but we got some people, and I think everybody really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Yeah, so that's going to be my new weekly thing. And I really loved it. And it's just, I don't know, it's really enjoyable. Highly recommend finding a circle in your area if you are so inclined. These are, it's getting smushed. Did I tell you I'm hot? I'm so hot. I want to do another video after this one, but I might have to turn the air back on and cool off first. But this is such a unique deck, and it's so beautiful. And I just think there are so many wonderful ways of using this deck. Now, of course, if you know, if the Morrighan is special to you in a spiritual way, certainly this is a fabulous deck, right? But I don't think it has to be that way to enjoy this deck. Because I think that ultimately we're looking at archetypes, right? Just like with tarot. Now, if again you're so inclined, definitely can get more into it, right? But I don't think you have to, and I think that's super fabulous. I'm excited to read the book. I truly am. You know me. I'm probably going to still use it my own way, but I will absolutely use it the way it's intended, at least initially, to get a feel for it, and then kind of, you know, see where I go and what I do with it. But I'm so excited for this deck. So let me know what you think. Do you have this? I have no idea how long this deck has been around. I don't even know how I found it, honestly. But I really like it. And I love the art. There's something, I don't know, there's something very, it just feels very real, you know? And I don't know what it is. It's just an overall feeling. So, let me know what you think. And until next time, just be wonderful to yourself. Be really, really wonderful, because you deserve the best, only the best, all the best, and that is my wish for you.